texting a girl, you set up the link, the day eventually rolls around and you meet her in person. But as soon as you actually meet her, all of your social skills, your humor, your ability to hold a conversation goes out the window. The moment is simply too big for you and you fumble. If you can relate to this situation or something similar, don't worry, you're not alone. There's probably no guy on the planet that's never fumbled a link. In this video, I'll be giving you a foolproof guide on how to have a successful link. After watching this video, it'll literally be impossible for you to fumble. Before I give y'all this life-changing sauce, I need y'all to like the video. This guide is literally gonna save y'all years of embarrassment and fumbling links. So I'll pause real quick to give you a second to do that. Alright man, let's get started. First things first, you have to set up the link. Don't overthink it. When you're setting up the link, the goal is to keep it simple and natural. Don't make it sound like you spent hours rehearsing what to say or that you're desperate to make it happen. Just relax. You should propose the link with a take it or leave it attitude. Also, when you're setting up the link, you need it to either be at your crib or hers, and you need to introduce an activity. Now you may be thinking, why should I plan an activity? Because it gives the interaction purpose. This is a key component of setting up a link. Nobody wants to feel like they're just showing up for something physical. You telling a girl to just come to your house basically tells her that you're just trying to hit. Although that might be exactly what you're trying to do, this isn't the vibe you want to give off. You're setting the stage for a comfortable, chill hangout. For example, I once told a girl, hey, let's bake edibles together at my place. Not only was it fun, but it gave us something to focus on. I think I met that girl a week prior to linking her and we never even talked on the phone. But the baking activity allowed us to get comfortable with each other and just talk. You could almost think of it like an icebreaker just so things aren't awkward when she gets there. You could also go for a cooking date where you both pick out a recipe and cook together. But if that's not your style, you can either order food when she gets there or go grab something together. The key is making the link feel like an experience and not just an invitation to chill. Also, this should go without saying, but if the link is happening at your crib, you need to clean up. Trust me, the last thing you want is for her to walk into a messy spot and think, wow, this nigga just don't care. Not only are you probably gonna end up in a group chat, but you're also not gonna hit. Buy some air freshener, light a candle, and make sure your bathroom is spotless. It's all about showing you've got your life together. A clean spot instantly makes her feel more comfortable and sets the tone. This is all you need to know for the pre-link setup. So with that being said, let's move on to the link itself. You texted her and told her to set up and she's agreed to link. Now that the link is actually happening, you need to be smart. When she actually gets there, immediately pump the brakes. One of the biggest mistakes guys make is being too eager to escalate. I've personally fumbled plenty of situations in the past because I was in a rush to hit. You need to slow it down. Let me tell you, the worst thing you can do is make her feel uncomfortable by moving too fast. This literally is the link killer. The moment you do this, just know it's over. You're cooked. Rather than doing this, when she arrives or when you arrive at her place, start the interaction off platonically. Keep it casual, friendly, and relaxed. This isn't the time for any slick comments or trying to be too touchy. Women need to feel comfortable first, and comfort doesn't come from pressure, it comes from trust. If you don't remember anything else from this video, remember, on the link, you want the female to feel comfortable. But alright, let's move on to the next stage, gradual escalation. This is where having an activity works wonders. Cooking together, playing a game, or even just sharing a meal gives you something to focus on while the vibe builds naturally. Talk casually, share a few stories, and just let the interaction flow. When things are relaxed and y'all are a little more comfortable with each other, that's when you can start gradually escalating. But listen, the key word here is gradually. Imagine it like a meter. You want the meter to gradually fill up. You don't want to jump from 0 to 100. Breaking the touch barrier is a great way to do this. Give her a playful nudge, a light touch on her hand, or sitting a little closer. Anything like this will work. I'll even give y'all my signature go-to line to do this. If I link with a girl and she has her nails done, typically I'll take note of it and ask, can I see them? This move literally has a 99% success rate. All you have to say is, oh, I like your nails, and gently grab her hand. You also want to be looking at her nails when you say this, but that should go without saying. It would be kind of weird if you said this and you were just kind of looking at her. Along with breaking the touch barrier, you also need to start incorporating some flirting into the conversation. As y'all continue to talk, maybe drop her a couple compliments here and there. For example, let's say that you decided to actually do the cooking date, and while y'all are cooking, she notices that the heat is a little bit too high and she suggests that y'all turn it down. You could tell her, you're right, that's a good idea. Or if you're talking and she says something that makes you laugh, you can say, I didn't expect you to be this funny. You can spice up the compliments a little bit if that's the vibe you're getting from her, but I'm gonna leave that up to you, bro. Keep in mind, like I said before, you don't want to make her feel uncomfortable. If she thinks the compliment is too much, it's gonna be very hard to work your way out of that. But these little moments build attraction without making it feel forced. As the interaction continues and the conversation flows, you want to start talking a little bit slower, as well as using a deeper tone of voice. I typically refer to this as the Riz voice. Don't try to act like you don't know what I'm talking about. The voice you use when you're on FaceTime late night, smooth and confident. I'm not talking about the one you use when you're in the party chat with your friends. I'm talking about the one you use in class when they're calling roll and you're trying to impress the females. Use that voice and let the vibe work for you. Remember, it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. Alright, now we have to talk about making your move. If everything has gone well and you followed every step in this video, you'll find yourself naturally laid up, watching a movie, or just chilling. At this point, the mood is already set. It's time to make your move. If you built the connection and made her feel comfortable, she might even make the move for you. But if not, don't overthink it. Start small, maybe go for a kiss and see how she responds. The key is reading her vibe. You gotta know if it's a high percentage shot before you take it. Going back to the 2K shot meter analogy, think about making this move like you're literally shooting a shot. You only want to release when you have the best chance of actually making the shot. You have to be actively trying to read her to see if it's a good shot or not. One thing I've noticed from my experiences, normally when females are ready for you to make that move, they'll lick their lips so that when you do make that move, their lips aren't dry, because that would just be embarrassing for them. But you can take the shot without this sign. This is just something to look out for. With that being said, we can move on to the final stage of the video, handling rejection. Now I want you to understand, when you make your move, the only two options there are hit or miss. And let's be real, you're not always gonna hit. If she rejects you, it's not the end of the world. There are literally a million reasons why she might not be ready, and most of them have nothing to do with you. You can even view it as a good sign that you couldn't hit on the first link, because it could show that she has good morals and she's not just trying to rush into things. Rejection is part of the game. Don't make it weird and keep the vibe positive. Typically, the girl just needs more time to feel comfortable with you. Just chill, keep talking to her, and the next link, it might go differently. With that being said, we can now move on to the key takeaways of this video. The first key takeaway is set up with purpose. Don't just say wanna chill, because that's vague and honestly boring. Women appreciate thoughtfulness. Adding an activity, whether it's cooking, baking, or grabbing food, makes the link feel intentional. It shows that you put some thought into it and that you're planning something that you both can enjoy. Second key takeaway is clean your crib. This might sound like common sense, but you'd be surprised how many guys overlook it. A clean crib will instantly make her feel more comfortable. Just make sure that your place is neat, clean, and smells good. The third takeaway is focus on comfort. When she shows up at your crib, don't be too eager. You want to keep it relaxed. Greet her, smile, and let the vibe flow naturally. Women need to feel comfortable before anything can escalate, and that comfort comes from you being chill and not pushing anything too soon. The fourth takeaway is gradually escalate. Breaking the touch barrier is an art. It's all about timing. Start small and work your way up. Once the moment is right, slow down your speech and drop your tone. Also, keep in mind, you're not trying to rush anything. You're letting the vibe build naturally. Alright, with that being said, that's the end of this video. After your link, come back to this video and let me know in the comments how it went. Like and subscribe if you learned something, and thanks for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all.